learns to walk by falling again and again, who believes that he can do anything, who not only flies in his dreams, but in reality as well. So are you ready to become a kid once again? Because being successful is not a man's task. Rather, it is a child's play.
Isn't this film a bit strange? What we hear in our daily lives is a lot different. There, anybody who is successful or not successful says the same thing, that being successful is very difficult. One has to go through a lot of hardships, lot of pain. Like success is very, very hard to achieve. That he who is successful must have done something radical. But what am I saying here? That being successful is a child's play. What will happen if within the next few minutes all of you believe in it? Because you already know it. I am saying believe in it, not knowing it. If you believe in it, that being successful is a child's play, what will happen? You will become successful. Right? So let me tell you what happened that made my land infertile. Which means I wanted to be successful, I wanted to do something, but believed that I can't do anything. As a kid, I dreamt of flying in the sky. But by the time I grew up, I was even afraid of walking. There was a stage in life when I thought I can't do anything. What was the reason? The root cause. The root cause is somewhere in our childhood. How many of you are from a middle class background? A lot of you. I also hail from a middle class background. My family, we used to live in a small house, just a 2-room set. We had limited income with a rented accommodation. I had a friend in the neighborhood by the name of Puneet. They were well off and his dad got him a brand new red bicycle, imported cycle. Earlier when we used to go to the park, we used to race and I always won. But now, since he was on his cycle and I was on foot, I used to lose. So one day, I went back home after losing again and demanded the same cycle from my father at any cost. That too the very next day. I don't know anything. My dad said, it's not like this. It's your birthday after 6 months. I'll get you the cycle then. But I was unmoved. The next day, tired, when my dad returned from office, my mother went up to him and said that Sandeep has not eaten since morning. And he's really angry, adamant about the cycle. Why don't you get him one? She vented out on dad. And my dad was furious to hear all this. He said that I'm no Tata Birla who would fulfill all his demands. I can't get him a cycle. Do whatever you want to do and leave me alone. Dad was really angry and I was standing outside. And after such a heated conversation, I preferred to stay out of the room. The next day, I walked up to my mom and said, I would be around 5 or 6. I asked mom, what was dad saying? Tata Birla. What is this Tata Birla? So my mom replied that these Tata Birla are people who are billionaires with a lot of money. So I became really happy and asked, so why are we not Tata Birla? And my mom got irritated and said, I don't know why. You just go out and play. Go, don't read my brains. Just go, no. I went out, there was an auntie living next door. I went up to her and asked, Auntie, who is this Tata Birla? Heard about them? The next day I came to my mother and said it. Mom, when I grow up, I'll become Tata Birla. Till there, it was fine. Like every mom, she also encouraged me saying, why not? And she said, you will become Tata Birla. You will become Tata Birla. You will. One day you will. But the mistake she made was, right now my mother is sitting here. So what she did was, she told everyone in the family, all my uncles, aunts, friends and relatives, that Sandeep will become Tata Birla. My son will become Tata Birla. Now what happens, like if there is a marriage or an event in the family, when people get tired of singing and dancing, they need kids for entertainment. True? Right? Kids are called. Come here kid, come. Recite a poem. Okay, tell us, do you like your dad more or mom? What happens? And everybody enjoys. In my family, they used to call me. So my aunt used to call me, "Oh Sandeep, come here, come here, come here." "Yes, auntie, what is it?" And she used to tell everyone, "Just wait, look, 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 he'll speak, speak. Now, with everyone eagerly looking at me, then she used to ask, "Sandeep, what will you become when you grow up?" And I stood there feeling shy, looking down, really shy. She prompted me again, "Speak up, baby, speak up. Don't be shy, speak up." Tata Birla. Saying this, I would run away. And they used to laugh and call me later, kissing me, hugging me, and they used to say, "Ay, ay, such a cute kid." Why not? He will become Tata Birla one day. You will know once he grows up. Innocent kid. If a kid from a middle class background says that he will become a billionaire, what will happen? People will laugh at him, no? Because we can't accept these things. And that's what happened. Everybody used to make fun of me. All of them. They thought he's just a kid. What difference does it make to him? He's just a kid, no. They were wrong. Because a kid understands everything. He doesn't understand a joke, but he understands when others are making a joke out of him. I didn't know what's Tata Birla, but I knew that everyone is making fun of me. And who are these people? The same people who are my family, the ones I trust, who are dear to me. So I thought that if all of them are saying, then maybe they are right. How would I know? I'm just a kid. And by the time I grew up, there were many such incidents and talks. So by the time I turned 18, all I desired was a salary of 10 to 15,000 rupees. That's it. I still remember when I was 18 or 19, I went to someone for a suggestion. Every family has a person or two whose advice everyone seeks, right? Isn't it? Some of you are laughing. It seems they got the same advice as I did. So I went fully prepared, thinking that I'm going to this influential person, and if I goof up anywhere, then my family is not going to support me. So I went fully prepared for it. Fully prepared, thinking what he might ask. He asked me 10 things, saying, "What if this happens? What if this? What if this? What if this?" Since I was fully prepared, I said that if this then this, if this then this, if this then this. When I answered all his questions, he said that, "Listen kid, all this you're saying is very impractical and it can't be done." And I asked, "Why can't it be done? Can you please explain why can't it be done?" He got irritated because he was at a position where a kid who was a nobody came and questioned him that why is it not possible. So his ego took a hit and he said that, "Listen boy, you don't know anything about it. It's easy to say but very difficult to do." How many of you have heard this dialogue? Everyone. And that too, how many times? Have you ever wondered the impact of this simple dialogue on our minds? Or on that land that I was talking about? This word difficult is also a seed. Just like the seed of success that I was talking about, this word is the seed of failure. Anything in life, if you keep saying it's difficult, 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 then after some time you will end up saying, it's impossible, it can't be done, the end. So this word difficult, what has it done? It has tied down. It has tied down each one of us like a rope does. Just like an elephant in a circus who was tied with a rope when it was small. So that baby elephant tries very hard to snap that rope. It keeps trying, but can't break free. It doesn't have the power to do so, can't snap it. So it believes that it's really difficult for me to do it, impossible. And now, when that elephant has grown big, if it wishes, then not only one rope, it has the power to snap 1,000 such ropes. But it has stopped trying. Stop trying. If someone sneaks in and whispers in that elephant's ear, that dude, you have the power. Just give it a shot. You can do it. So how long will that elephant take to snap that rope? 1 year, 2 years, 10 years? 1 second. Not even 1 second. This is what happens. All those beliefs which are based on a lie take years to be formed, but snap in a second. Second. So I'm giving you a few examples of how these false beliefs are broken. For centuries, man believed that the earth is flat. It's flat, flat. For thousands of years, people used to say it's flat. Then suddenly, a few years back, a scientist discovered that the earth is round. And what did everyone start saying? That the earth is round, round, round. Which means that belief took centuries to be formed, but collapsed in a second. The moment it faced the truth, it was gone. Similarly, all such beliefs are based on lies. All are lies. The moment they face the truth, all of them will collapse. And sometimes when they collapse, when they face the truth, some people get shocked while others